Do you think Zion should pull the power play to avoid the Pelicans?
Yeah, if that's what he wants to do.
If I'm Zion Williamson, I do not go to New Orleans. He can go back to Duke. I would not suggest that, but I have a plan.
He could threaten to go back to Duke. I'm not saying that he would go back to Duke, but he could threaten to go back to Duke.
So for the past few days, if you follow the NBA, I'm probably sure you've seen these headlines. Could Zion Williamson return to Duke? Come on now. The fact that the NBA media now suggests Zion to take his name out of the NBA draft and come back next year to Duke is disrespectful and insulting. Now, this is what Kevin Durant meant when he was talking about how the media makes everything toxic. Anyone can say anything without any evidence or source, and people take it and run with it, especially if you have a platform. Zion isn't even in the NBA yet, and the media is already trying to put words in his mouth. Sheesh, man, come on. You guys really think Zion's the type of person to pull a Steve Francis? Doubt it.
With the second pick in the 1999 NBA draft, the Vancouver Grizzlies select...
So I'm down like this.
Steve Francis from the University of Maryland.
Man, I love the fact that New Orleans actually won the lottery, because now the media is losing their minds. It's amazing how karma works. They were already acting like the Knicks already won the lottery. The irony in all of this is how the media always thought Zion was going to end up in New Orleans anyways. The media was pushing this narrative right before the NBA draft lottery that if the Knicks won a lottery, they would just trade Zion to the Pelicans to bring Anthony Davis to New York. Zion would have just ended up as a Pelican, but now that the Pelicans ended up with the #1 pick, he should return back to Duke and try again next year? What?
What?
You guys get what I'm saying? This makes no sense. You guys remember the narrative when Zion broke his Nike shoes and he got injured? Yeah, that one. The narrative was, get out of the NCAA, go to the NBA, get paid. Now they want to be, no, you want the Knicks to draft you. Don't go to NBA, go back to the NCAA, go back to Duke. The best part of this narrative the media is trying to push is once he got injured, they're all on board with him shutting it down to protect his draft stock from another injury.
I think for him as a young player that I would shut it down.
Now let me ask
you would stop playing.
Let me ask you this though, Scotty.
I would stop playing.
Now that he's heading to New Orleans, they want him to go back to college? God damn, make up your mind. Another thing I keep hearing is how the Knicks are so unlucky and how it's so sad that they didn't get Zion. Well, guess what? The Knicks had a 14% chance to land Zion, 86% chance of not landing him.
Bruh.
Think about that. And the Knicks are unhappy with the 3rd pick? I don't understand why these Knicks fans felt so entitled to #1 pick. They had a 14% chance. 14% chance, man. You know who got screwed? Cleveland,
Bruh.
Phoenix. Those teams got screwed. They moved down 3 spots from their projected draft positions, and the Knicks still being in top 3? That's unlucky. Any Knicks fan upset that they end up with #3 pick doesn't understand math. I mean, the Knicks can still get RJ Barrett or John Morant. After the 3rd pick, there's a huge drop off in talent. Knicks fans are lucky they didn't fall down any further. It's like people don't understand how probability and math works. The sad thing is, the Knicks might not even get KD or Kyrie.
Bruh.
They probably have a higher chance of landing Tobias Harris and Kemba Walker instead of KD and Kyrie. So all this talk about Zion going back to Duke or requesting the trade is going to be put to rest. It now appears that Zion's stepfather couldn't stay silent any longer and had to say this. Zion is excited about the prospect of getting down there and getting settled in New Orleans. And returning to Duke is not something that we have even considered. Well, there's that. We can put the story of Zion requesting a trade or going back to Duke to rest. He's going to be a Pelican next season. But you know what would be funny? What if Zion signs with Rich Paul and Clutch Sports?
Bruh.
AKA LeBron's agency, AKA Anthony Davis' agent. No way they would still want him in New Orleans, right? So I'm going to be reading all the comments from this video and replying to a bunch of them, so let me know what you guys think below. And if you guys want to follow me on IG, Twitter, or even Facebook, I'll leave a link below in the description. And I'm out, guys. Peace.